Maybe you can relate, maybe you can't. Either way, a lot of people struggle to pursue their dreams because it's overwhelming. In fact, it might be so overwhelming that you don't bother to dream big anymore at all. In this episode, we'll share a few things to remove that overwhelm, but first, what is a big dream? I love this definition from Sharon Hull. It is the seed of possibility planted in the soul of a person which calls them to pursue a unique path to realize their purpose. Now, as amazing as that is, it does sound pretty heavy. And this is why dreaming big can be overwhelming, because it can be so abstract. We daydream, we dream at night, we dream when we envision goals. And in this instance today, when we say dream big, we are referring to your ambitions. Even though our ambitions should excite us, they can often lead to more confusion and overwhelm. That is because in order to get there, you have to go towards scary experiences. When we move towards scary experiences, the dream blockers can enter. Things such as fear, doubt, perfectionism, regret, stress, or peer influence. In later episodes, we can go more into detail on these dream blockers and defining our dreams. But for today, let's lay the foundation for being less overwhelmed by dreaming big in the first place. In order to dream big, pursue your ambitions, and not be overwhelmed, it can help to keep these 8 things in mind. First off, dreams are bigger than you are ready for. I love comparing this to the story of the Grinch's heart. If you watched the classic Grinch story, you would know that his heart was a few sizes too small. While big dreams are kind of the opposite. Our goals are made a few sizes greater than we are ready for so that we can grow into them. 2. You don't have to be like Peter Pan and never grow up to dream big. Many people maintain the ability to dream throughout their entire life, but this ability may have been stolen from you. There are 2 prerequisites to dreaming big. First, confidence. Not in the actual skill or goal. That's a chicken and an egg kind of problem that comes with practice. Rather, confidence that allows you to genuinely ask the question, why not me? And secondly, imagination. How can we dream of something that does not exist and fantasize about a better world if we don't first reconnect with that childlike ability to create characters and worlds that don't exist yet? 3. You don't have to work very hard to find your passions. They will find you. You do, however, have to try things though. So it starts with thinking of things that you would like to try, giving them a go, and comparing them to each other until one stands out as something that you really vibe with. 4. The act of pursuing your dream is about feeling vitality throughout the entire process. That's the top secret tip that will help so many of us in life. While we set goals to give us a North Star to aim for, accomplishing them is not actually what matters. What actually matters is the life that it affords us, the mental health and the vitality we gain from working towards that dream. 5. The classic line that every journey begins with a single step brings about cliche but powerful insight as long as you use it. Don't look at the huge mountain, look at the next step. The trick becomes figuring out what is that next step. Now, we can do more on this in future episodes as well, but effective goals are essentially designed by looking at the big dream and then working backward to this very minute. Number 6, there's a good chance that other events or people in our lives, typically by accident, could have crushed our ability to dream big. Parents, teachers, coaches, and friends are known to discourage us by accident. The way to deal with this is to be humble enough to take feedback, but drown out any of the haters and background noise by falling so in love with what you are working on. The other thing to do is be sure that you have some supportive people around too. Not just yes people, but people that will love you and support you unconditionally. Now, regret is the internal version of all of this. When we work down a dream path and it blows up in our face, especially if there are things that we could have done better, it can be very discouraging to start over. But with the right mindset, the starting over can become the most fun part. To free yourself from regret, remove the tendency to look at results. See tip number 4. 7. Don't become addicted to the short-term rewards of safety and comfort. If you become the hero of your own story, it will be because you got clarity on a goal and overcame the natural tendency to stay safe and cozy, metaphorically by not pushing yourself, or literally by getting your ass off the couch and into the game. Once you know the dream and the destination, it is actually reassuring to know that motivation will not help you. We must set systems and habits, such as schedules, to accomplish the actual goal. 8. It may seem trite as far as wise sayings go, but it honestly is the most important one. You are going to die relatively soon. Me too. That's just a fact. Even if we live as long as possible, it will still arrive soon enough. Therefore, we might as well enjoy pursuing our passions and spending time in a state of flow. So there you have it. A lot of us find dreaming big overwhelming, or pursuing those dreams overwhelming, or we can't dream big in the first place. Hopefully those 8 tips can help you. And until the next episode, all the best. And remember, just keep learning.